It's really about being passionate, truly caring about what you have to say. And as long as you do that, content creation on any platform is never going to feel like work, and you'll have all the fun doing it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all the behind the scenes of creating a video. So I'm going to share with you my shooting process, editing, scripting, just everything that really goes behind creating a video, so that you also get to see, what a YouTuber really does in a day in terms of just making one video come to life. I hope you're excited about this, and with that, let's begin. So step 1 of my video creation process is all about ideas. And the best way to have a lot of ideas, in my opinion, is research. So every week, I spend about 30 minutes to an hour per day consuming content from other creators, making notes, scrolling through my IG, looking at Pinterest and more. Every time I find something that is interesting, I either screenshot it or make a note of it on my notes app. This is exactly why I think content creation is such a fun job, because I can literally just watch content in the name of research and even feel super productive at the end of it. Quick note of caution though, not every content consuming session is going to result in new ideas. There are going to be days where you will consume content for 30 minutes straight and you won't have any ideas to show for it. But the key is to still continue consuming content on a regular basis in a disciplined manner, because you will never know when an idea would strike and when you will come across something that would truly give you the inspiration to create something of your own. Now, step 2 of my content creation process is all about taking a video idea that I found in the research phase and really deep diving into it and turning it into a full video plan. In the previous step, I mostly just came up with the topics of the videos that I would want to create. But in this step, I actually pick a topic and I convert it into a script that can be used to create a full-fledged video. I don't create a script for every video, to be honest, but for some videos I really need to have a good quality script ready before I can jump into the shooting process. Also, having a script can make the process really easy at the time of shooting, because then you have a clear workflow of what are some of the shots to be included, what is the general flow of the video going to be like, and it makes the whole creation process really easy. The next step of the process is getting ready for the video shoot. This may not feel like work to a lot of people, but to me, honestly, this is a lot of work, because I don't enjoy the process of getting ready, putting on makeup, etc. But I do it because I think it's kind of important. It makes a big difference if you look presentable in the video, and it also increases your audience retention time a lot. And it also makes you feel a bit more confident on camera. And in the early days when you're just starting out with showing up on camera, just looking nice makes you feel really happy in your own head, just makes you a little bit more confident, and that truly positively reflects on the quality of your video as well. Now, the next step of the process is the actual shooting of the video, and this is where most of the work in the video creation process actually goes. For me, I'm very particular about how my videos look, so I work really hard on making sure that my camera settings are right, that my tripod is just placed in the absolute right way, and that my background looks nice, and all of my B-rolls and all the shots that I need in the video are beautifully captured. This is not definitely something that you need to care about when you're just starting out in your journey. You can start with whatever you think is possible for you right away, but as you grow, with every video, you will keep improving anyway. So for me, this is one part that takes a lot of time. The way I do this is that first I look at the camera and record whatever I have to say in the video, like what you're hearing right now. And then I pick my camera and go ahead and shoot all the B-rolls that are needed. So these are just the video clips that I insert behind my voice, as you are seeing on the screen right now. Now for step 5. Most people think that the shooting process ends when the shoot actually comes to an end, but that's not true at all. I really think as a YouTuber, it's important for me to go back and have a look at the clips that I shot. I check them and see if everything is in focus, and I see if every shot looks good, and I even check if there's anything else that I've left out. If I find that anything's missing, it's important that I go back and I finish this shoot on the same day itself, because on this particular day I'm usually in the mindset to finish all the shooting work. If I procrastinate and leave some shots for the next day, chances are that the quality is not going to be as good then, because it's really the shooting mindset that makes a lot of difference. So I make sure that all of my clips are vetted and checked before I proceed to the next step.
And now comes the last part of the creation process, which is editing. And this is the step where my editor comes in. Now, for a very long time when I started my channel, I would do all of my editing myself. But as I've grown in this journey, I've had the liberty to hire an editor for my work. Anuprita, who is my star editor, gets on a call with me as soon as the shoot is done, and I take her through the workflow, and then she finishes all of the editing at her end. It's actually quite exciting, this whole process of editing, and I am very involved with my editor at every step, and we make sure that everything is executed to the best of our capabilities.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that this gave you a little bit of perspective on what goes behind shooting a video. On a usual day, this is not my shooting routine because I have a videographer as well, but since we're in a lockdown right now, I am mostly doing everything by myself. My mom helped me out a little bit with this shoot, so she was the one behind the camera doing a lot of things, and it's my videographer who does all of the editing for me right now remotely from home, and that's how a video is produced. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye bye.